So if you had an option between surgery and non-surgical treatments, what would you choose? My name is Nurse Yalda. I'm from Rejuvenation Clinic, and in this episode, we're going to talk about Morpheus8 Body. So Morpheus8, it's a combination of microneedling and radiofrequency. Radiofrequency is just an energy device that we're using in the aesthetic industry. By delivering heat to the skin, we're trying to stimulate the collagen. So why don't you guys come closer and look what this device is made of. So if you pay attention, this is the handpiece for the body. It's combined of 40 needles, and also it almost goes up to 1, 2, all the way up to 7 millimeter. But in addition, also we're receiving radio frequency, which is the heat therapy. So as we know, there are so many devices in the market. What makes Morpheus8 special, and what does this treatment do for us? As we get older, our bodies start losing collagen. In our early age, which is like in our 20s, our skin is healthy, is plump. And we all know aging process starts around 30, especially women after pregnancy, because we gain a lot of weight and we lose so much weight. Our skin also stretches a lot. So using a microneedling radiofrequency, Morpheus8 is going to help your body to build some collagen. And this beautiful result is a patient who received about 6 sessions of Morpheus8, but you can see the skin quality has been improved so much. Morpheus8, it's been around for a while. We offer this treatment for patients that they also are planning to get liposuction, because keep in mind, liposuction will remove the fat pad. But if you're trying to get rid of the excessive skin, our goal will be to almost bringing the collagen that we have lost, and then also forcing the skin to build some collagen. So in addition to the body, we can also offer treatment for our face. Keep in mind that our face is as important as our body is as important as our face. For the face, this needle comes about 4 millimeter, and it covers the entire face, including the forehead, including the neck. But what makes it fun and very special, it's also 12 tip that goes up to 1 to 4 millimeter around the eyelid. Keep in mind, you guys, eyes is a thin skin, under the eye, same. So back to Morpheus8, a lot of patients ask me, does this help me with my cellulite? Not necessarily. However, because of the radio frequency, the heat can also remove the fat pads. Not for all the patient who needs to have a liposuction, patient who need to have excessive fat to be removed, that's a different story. But for people that they just have to improve their skin quality, perhaps they had surgery, perhaps they're young, they just want to maintain their skin quality, this is a treatment that I do highly suggest. One, you need about 3 sessions, 8 weeks apart. This is something that you do want to maintain once a year at least. Just like your muscle, when you do exercise, you have to have a maintenance. Anything non-surgical, you really want to have a maintenance. So a couple quick reminder, hyaluronic acid is a treatment that I offer to my patient after treatment, because we're creating all this microchannel after the treatment. When you're introducing hyaluronic acid to the tissue, you're just providing more hydration and more nourishment to the epidermis and dermis of the skin. One of my very favorite treatment is being thermal spring water. It just provides more cooling to the body. This is a treatment that perhaps if you're tan or if you're going to have a sun exposure, you don't want to really plan it together, because your skin's going to be a little bit red, inflamed. But what makes this device really different from the other is it's a higher technology, therefore less recovery, less redness. Everyone's body anatomy is different. Age is one thing, genetic play a main role, but keep in mind, is not a cookie cutter. We do the assessment based on the body, based on the skin, but the results are remarkable. As far as any risk factor, a lot of my patients ask me, does this come with any risk factor? With the risk factor, obviously after the treatment, it's going to be some redness, there's some inflammation, and that's exactly what we want to improve that production of collagen. We want that trauma to the skin. However, one thing that we want to be mindful, just like any other energy devices, the complication can be discoloration or hypo or hyperpigmentation. But the chances are very low, and obviously the assessment will be based on your skin condition. If you are interested, please follow us, subscribe, like, ask me any question you have. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and feel free to ask me any question. Stay tuned, you guys.